Alright, so check it out. We're at the 2017 SEMA show in Las Vegas, and check out this Tacoma. This is Tacoma here. Looking really badass, 5.11 tactical setup going on it. You know, has that like desert tan thing happening here. So, very cool. Mike likes it, I like it.
It's awesome.
Right, it's got like the 5.11 bags on it here, you know, hooked up to the outside.
Got some bump helmets in here.
So it's got some kind of like molly setup here, Mike?
Yeah, there's a molly
rail
panel on there.
So that you can have your bags. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can see through the glass, but
that's a 5.11 backpack material.
Yeah, check that out. That's actually pretty cool, yeah. So you've got some rough and rugged seats. And of course, the tires. So I think we've got someone from the tires are Cooper Tires, right, Mike? And I think we've got someone from Cooper Tires to talk to us about the Cooper Tires. All right, so check it out. Here's Scott.
Hey guys.
Hey Scott, how's it going?
Hey,
so
welcome to our booth.
Oh, thanks for having us here, man. So you guys had a lot to do with this build, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Carrying this build is the Cooper Discover STT Pro, most capable mud tire in the industry.
Okay, so tell me why Cooper Tires?
All right, come on down.
Pickup truck.
Come on down and look at this tire.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so this tire has been designed for mud traction, but it's also for stone and rock climbing, okay? So it has to do a lot of things in a lot of different ways.
Okay.
So we get down here and look at some of the tread elements. Okay, so first of all, we have these mud scoops right here. See where I follow my finger? It's a little indent in that, that block right there.
Okay, so that's scooping out the mud.
Yeah. So what that does is when that mud comes into this tire, if the mud can't release, then the tire's going to lose all of its traction.
Right.
You see a lot of competitor products do that because they don't know how to get the mud out.
Right. Okay.
These little air pockets, the mud packs over them, and then the air pockets help release the mud, like an ice cream scoop, keeping the air behind that ice cream, and then it'll pop right off.
Right. Absolutely.
And then we have stone injectors. So in that environment, even when you're on trail or you're in the mud, you're going to get some rocks between this void area. So we have this rib. This rib is this.
Oh, so that's this rib
right there.
Here. Okay.
That's a stone injector.
Oh.
So that means that when stones get in there, it's going to work it out. So then when you get back on the highway and you're leaving the trailhead
you're
going
not bringing
home,
all that with you.
You're not bringing it with you, and it's not puncturing into the carcass. Okay. And damaging it. So it's this is an advantage that a tire has with this much experience in the segment that Cooper does, that we know how to get this done. So this tire also has these mud scoops on the side that allows a mud or stone to come into this area, so then I can leverage it against this rigid block. So I need void, I need the elements to be able to enter the tread pattern.
Okay.
So then I've got to leverage off them, right? I've got to lift off that rock face. So I put that rock face through there. So you can see that this is every other one. This tire so naturally climbs up smooth rock because of the silica compound that it has. Not only does that give it its traction, it gives it strength in the block.
Okay.
Because when I'm lifting up this huge rig just on the edge of a rock, then sometimes it's just that one block that's doing it. So here's a really cool function. This little groove right here, it's called a flex groove. Okay.
Flex groove.
So a unit like this, if it's going off terrain, it's going to lower the tire pressure, maybe down to around 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And just to give more footprint and being able to get over the obstacles.
Grippier, climbing up over stuff, right.
So this groove allows it to flex in one specific area, not the entire sidewall, because this is a very stiff sidewall, so that it's puncture resistant.
Okay.
So this sidewall will flex at that groove point, and then these side biters will actually come up to be a functional part of the tread block.
Okay.
And that happens down at the bottom of the tire as it's underflated.
That's some high technology built into tires, man.
Yeah, it really is. And there's a lot of mud product in the segment. I mean, this building's full of great looking mud tires.
Absolutely.
But a few of them work and a lot of them don't. And it comes with experience, it comes with understanding who's using them and what our consumers want. We're very, very in touch with units like this and what the capabilities that
Right, what
they
people
need
are
to have.
actually going to do with it. So someone looking to get into these kind of tires, and they're called what? The Cooper what?
Cooper Discover STT Pro.
Okay, Discover STT Pro. What should it cost average? I know you probably don't know exact prices to like you know, set up a rig like this.
Well, I'll say that mud tires are expensive,
Right.
and there's a wide range of tires, very
Yeah.
expensive, and then some very value oriented.
Right.
And the Cooper proposition is to give a nice value price tire and superior performance.
Okay.
So you won't have to pay the most. You're not going to pay the least, but nor should you expect to.
Yeah.
It's a very, very capable tire, made in Texarkana, Arkansas.
Okay.
American made, American
Made in
design,
America, right.
And it's a very fair price for that. And it competes with a lot of offshore products, and we're proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't have to overpay for it.
Awesome, cool. So if anyone wants to find out more about Cooper tires, what do they do?
They go to coopertire.com, and there they can find our whole array of tread pattern options and applications. They can even put their vehicle into it, and we'll give you suggestions
okay.
on what tire you might want.
Yeah.
This is a great tire for mostly off-highway use.
Right.
We've got tires designed for 80% highway, 20%
Right.
off-road.
Yeah.
And-
So figure out what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is not a loud tread pattern either, I should add.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because you always hear that on the road. Is
Those
yeah.
are mistakes. Those
Yeah.
are mistakes. And it doesn't have to be that way.
Okay.
This tread pattern is actually designed in a way that it has noise canceling in it.
Okay.
So our engineers have used a lot of science
Okay.
to understand.
And does it impact your fuel economy or whatever? A little bit.
A little bit, but not as much as you would think. I
Okay.
think that our studies have shown that maybe it's a 3 or 4% difference going from a all-terrain tire to a mud terrain tire.
Okay.
But if you want that look, I know those guys say, well, that's worth it. because
Yeah,
that's
gotta
what-
have it.
You gotta have it.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Scott. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Thanks for visiting us.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys, there you go. From the 5.11 booth. Cool look at this Tacoma with the Cooper tires on it. So let's end with the Cooper tires.